Well, hey guys, and welcome to another episode here in our Birnie Family YouTube channel and Facebook, of course. It's another episode of what we call DIY Dad, and of course at the moment, guys, I'm still recovering after major surgery. I was in a breathing machine, hospital for a month, and it's taken months to rehab, And in that time, things at the house, things that we want to do, doing the kitchen and the back garden and the deck and all that sort of stuff, I just physically couldn't do, during that time. So this whole rehab period I've been using as a bit to get my head straight again, Definitely suffering PTSD, quite severe PTSD, I would say, like last year. Everything's getting a little bit better now, we're kind of getting there now, but at the end of the day, guys, I'm still kind of going to bed and can't sleep. My body just fights with going to sleep. And I think that comes from the hospital and there's not much pain, and it's just psychological. My mind just won't sort of let go of that just yet. So I've been using all these things there, the YouTube channels and doing our books and stuff like that as rehab itself, guys, for a bit of a different start for my family as well, But it's been really hard at times, and it's been really good at times as well. I've done a lot of things that you maybe wouldn't have done before, And of course with that, guys, came the coronavirus lockdown last year. When that began, that was it really. We're still in a place of uncertainty as I speak at the moment. We're still in full lockdown in Scotland, as it were. So things are pretty uncertain at the moment. But we're all in the same boat, as it were, And I was chatting away to some of the folk in the local DIY store, and they were just saying that during the coronavirus period, the sales were just through the roof. People doing bathrooms and decks and all sorts of stuff because nothing else to do. Stay at home order. And we're pretty much on that just now as well. We're only to a 5-month radius, which means we can't actually get to the coast and the beach and the caves and stuff like that. So it's really good. But we're still pretty much under full lockdown. And this kitchen I wanted done before Christmas. Yeah, best laid plans, let me tell you, But yeah, it's taken a little bit longer than I'd really hoped, And I think with these DIY videos, I'm going to stop saying I need this finished in 2 weeks' time because at times it just kind of rolls on. There's new things to do and other bits. But let me just give you a little look around, guys. This is not long after the last one, so I'll just give you a little look around and see where we're at. Yeah, so pretty much where we left off, guys, in a sense, one of the sort of big things that I've really been working on is this floor. And of course, I'm not going to film that much of that. I'm just sanding the floor and sanding the floor and sanding the floor. But I've filled over this side. Sorry about the low light, guys. But I've filled over this side. It's still got to be all sanded down there. But what I'm going to do today, guys, is I've been giving this a bit of work. And of course, when you go to varnish a floor like this, it brings up every single imperfection. So the best, and I want it imperfect. I want it really realistic, rustic, sorry. But it'll show me the bits that still need to be done. And I mean, this is a beautiful floor, guys, And we will have a rug maybe just in front of the cooker area there to stand on, maybe a wee baby one over there. And obviously a runner along the back of here. But, I have to check out this floor and see how well or how badly I've done it. There we go, guys. Right. Just fresh water. Hey, Bailey dog. What's happening? Yeah, and it'll show up everything that needs to be done. And of course, it's picking up a lot of the old sawdust as well, We'll have to get a good going over. So as you can see, it really deepening, guys. So you'll imagine when we put varnish on top of that, it's going to be a fair old difference. Right, Bailey dog, there she goes. So as you can see, guys, look how deep this one's come up. And that one there. Slightly different sort of wood going on there. And then across we go. Really, really nice, guys. But I can see on this one here particularly, if you just see there, there's still a little bit of filler in the grain. And that's just taking the quality down a little bit. But as you can see, guys, look at the difference will be. That's what the varnish should look like. And that's what we look like at the moment, so it should really come up. Yeah, I missed that a little bit there, I'll get that in a second. But yeah, you can see that, I don't know if you can see it, guys, but that part there just doesn't look quite right, does it? You can see the filler going off into here. I need to sand that bit back again. Hey, what on earth's going on, Bales? But this looks lovely. I mean, look at that. Look at that knots right there in the grain. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? And this again, really, really nice. Hey, hey Jack Russell puppy dog. He's a Jack Russell puppy dog, yes you are. Well, she's actually a Parsons Terrier, but she's still a Jack Russell, aren't you? Eh? Yeah, looking good. And of course, Bonehead, we've went and painted this green all the way around. And of course, I've got little bits of brown on it and stuff like that now, so I'll have to just repaint that, but then we can varnish it all at the same time. And same again with this door, guys. This green really needs to get varnished as well. It looks kind of dusty. You might see the difference on camera. No, not really. But that'll have to be painted. And of course, we've got a lovely little sort of dog flap that goes in there so Bailey can get in and out, to get out for the bathroom and stuff like that, But yeah, I've just got to keep carrying on that way. But that's basically what we're starting to look like now, guys. And again, guys, forever tidying this kitchen because it's a working kitchen, as you expect. So it's difficult to keep it tidy all the time for these videos, but doing our best. We're now very late o'clock on a Saturday night. What time are we at, guys? Let's have a quick look. 5 to 11 sort of thing. And I'm going to put on a couple of coats of, one coat I should say, of varnish. The dog's down for the night, kids are down, mum's in bed. So I'm just going to go for it with this floor. And hopefully I'll be able to show you a little bit of difference, but as you can see, guys, dark outside at the moment in Scotland. Yes, it's just me, look, guys, with a yacht varnish. Yacht varnish. And my brush. I better just go for it. I'm really tired, guys, tell you. Dear me. Yeah, so for those of you maybe never varnished before, guys, this is it. And it tends to be really watery. That's the only way I could sort of describe it. Very sticky, obviously, but really watery, look. As you can see. So, guys, look at the wood now. Compared to that, a dusty kind, it's still nice. But boy, see when that actually dries, it looks a bit shiny just now because it's varnish. But it's not glossy varnish, it's kind of more of a satin. But as you can see, guys, look at the difference. So there we go, guys, that's midnight now, look. Oh man alive. But look at that. Granted, it's still a bit wet, obviously. It's going to take all night to sort of harden, But what I'll do tomorrow night, same thing again. I've got a couple of bits to touch up the green, got some white to touch up, do all these little touch-ups. And then I can actually varnish the whole lot, the green as well, that, and the bottom, the whole shooting match. But boy, oh boy, it's coming together, guys, we're almost there. I'm starting to get a sore head actually as well with this varnish, so I better head off to bed, I think. Well, guys, I think that I got the worst migraine in my life flat the other day there just because of doing this varnishing. I really should have put something over my mouth or something, so I will do that later on. But we're just after supper time here in Scotland now. And, finishing off from the last video, we've basically got the floor all done now. I mean, really, guys, we're pretty much there. We're really close to getting there. But as always, I'm thinking ahead. So directly behind me, guys, as you can see, is our dining room. Check it out. So of course, guys, I want to follow on with the next part, because it all comes together. The skirting boards in here, for example, are just going to carry on as we go through into there. But what I want to do, guys, is, with this this aquarium that we've got here, I really want to build it into a cabinet, so when you look through, it just looks the same as the kitchen, Obviously painting this white colour, So as you can imagine, if we sort of come round, I'll have a wee look. God, I'm going to empty that bin, that's my job. You look through, you can see the way the house used to be. It's got that saffrony, sort of burnt orange colour, which really made it nice, but we're going to change it all, into this grey, for example. And that's what I want to see when you look through there. I want to see the cabinet with the aquarium in the dining room. So if we rock it on down here, guys, this is what we've got here. And this is like our display cabinet, just to the very few things that we're quite sentimental about that we keep, But what I'm wanting to do, I think I showed you this in the last video, was use this as the bottom, obviously paint it the same colour as the doors on the kitchen, put the aquarium in the middle and lift this guy right up to the top. So it will be quite a tall unit, but it's got lovely lighting, and we can also get light into the aquarium onto the room, all from this one piece of kit here. So it's time to move. Yeah, so down in the back here, as you can see, guys, we used to have this really nice surround, with a mirror up top and stuff. And I'm pretty sure there's a couch through here. It was quite a while ago, because obviously we've got the aquarium here now. But all this has to come out. That's a lovely top. I think I'm going to keep that somehow. All that tiles have to come off and all this wood. So guys, this is really a continuation of the kitchen, you know, except from the fact the laminate will turn to grey laminate flooring instead. So as you can see, we've still got a few dudes around the shop, haven't we, Mummy Luke? Still got a few of them. You know, yeah, a lot of fish only last a couple of years, you know, at a time. This is Amy, the angelfish. She's lasted quite a while, actually. And there's one or two other fish I'm quite surprised they're still alive. But we've basically purposefully, it's been a lot due to the lockdown, but we've basically purposefully sort of left it at that, you know, so that when we do come to change the tank water out and move it into a different place, we can order more fish. So for you, those of you that like tropical fish or thinking about getting tropical fish, really hope you enjoy that particular upcoming episode. Now, part of the challenge here, guys, is just having room. It's just so difficult in this house now, you know, but we're hoping to move, so we'll just keep cracking on. That's the whole idea. But yeah, so hopefully we'll switch out this now and put the old pine unit in its place over there, and then that's going to go up on. But as you can see, the aquarium's about, what, 10 centimetres lower. So that's going to be a bit of a lift. I think we're going to have to take out these blocks tomorrow, lose a little bit of the water there and get it up and on. Right, a wee bit later in the day now. All the kids and they're all off to bed now. So guys, I'm going to get going with this varnishing again. I'm going to have to do round the bottom. And I think we've got this bit here to do. And the other side here. So I've got myself a nice cup of coffee, as always. And a wee bit of Star Trek. And that'll keep me occupied for the next few while. Pretty boring, but I got such a migraine the last time. It really did. So I'm wearing a mask this time and hopefully got on a bit better. So there we go again, just for another night again, you guys. I'm going to finish off this video by just doing like a, you know, fitting a kitchen on a budget. Just sort of letting you know what the whole, you know, what it really costs, the sort of time it's taken and all that sort of stuff, you know. I know it's been a lot easier for us because I've been on lockdown and stuff like that, but guys, it can be done, you know, it can really be done. But yeah, I've got all that done down there. Sorry, get the light on again. There we go. So I got that bit done down there. There's still touch-ups to do here and there, over there, just on the skirting boards and stuff, but Sharon will get all that. But basically, guys, this has been the sort of kitchen on the budget, you know, and I'll run all into that tomorrow, but at the minute, the smell of varnish is quite bad at the minute. It should dissipate by the morning, but I'll get back to it. And so back we come to it, guys, just to finish off this part of the video. But like I said earlier in the video, guys, this is what we're sort of going to be moving on to now. I've still got some of the electrical cupboard to do, but this is quite major because I need to create the space. And we need that space pretty quick. But we shall switch over to the kitchen, guys. And like I said, I was going to try and finish this video off with, you know, sort of just giving you an idea of what this actually costs, you know, to do this, you know. So you can sort of count it up in your head. I think it's under £1,000, I would say so. But, you know, certainly with time-wise, you know, if we didn't have lockdowns and so on, you know, it would have been, I think it'd been a lot quicker. Probably would have taken like a month, you know, just on and off to get it all done. As it stands, I think we're up to like 2.5 months, maybe something like that, you know. But yeah, you'll remember way back at the very start, guys, you know, I was going to put laminate flooring down, and that would have obviously put on £150 maybe, you know, $180, something like that. But instead, guys, we just went to stay with what we actually had at the moment, you know, and that's been absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to keep filming this. We've got the traffic coming in right now. Little Emily, hey, how's it going? Mummy's home, but Emily's hungry. Yeah. You're not hungry? I made my own breakfast. Oh, yeah, did you? I made my own breakfast. Well, I'm just explaining to everybody how much this kitchen costs, we reckon. Hey, and I've just made a bit of a list, but we'll see. So as you know, guys, we got the kitchen second hand. And of course... It's not the actual kitchen. Well, you know what I mean, the kitchen. We got the kitchen second hand, and it actually came with the appliances that you see. Now, we could have kept the old appliances, but we just used them. Because we basically could have sold that grill oven, the microwave and the cooker for £250. We could have actually made a profit on it, not a loss. But very, very nice. You know, that brushed silver and everything else looks really good well in it. So that's £230 so far, people. Sorry guys, dog's going ballistic. No, it's just fine. The dog's going ballistic because mummy's back as well. But yeah, so we just got that for £230. So that's £230 on the score sheet so far. Now the tops, the worktops themselves, that's a little bit different. You know, we had to sort of buy them brand new. Again, guys, you could probably get them second hand. Might have even came with a kitchen. But, you know, we wanted this specific kind. And again, they look amazing. They're absolutely perfect for the room. But they were the budget kind, you know. What they were was £80, I think it was, for each length. And we've got 3 lengths, you know. So that's another bit to add on. Yeah, so again, wood was a little bit, you know, a little bit more as it were, you know, but guys, you know, we really wanted to get this place looking woody sort of thing, you know. So, I mean, when you're talking about the tongue and groove wood, for example, all the way around, you know, the back and stuff, all the bits and pieces. Again, this is all budget stuff, guys, you know. One of these, for example, which we've used for in the back of there, that was £2.47 a length, guys, you know, so it's not expensive. But quite a lot of wood for what we wanted, you know. So what if I put that down as a bit of wood, maybe £150 I would say, you know, quite easily. Just for all the little bits as well, you know, like the beading going round and the wee facings and stuff like that. And hopefully in previous videos, guys, you'll see how we've actually used the wood to sort of good effect, you know. Yeah, so the MDF, guys, I'm not lumping that in with the wood as such, but the MDF, you know, that we used for all these facings all the way around. Now, guys, these were £22 a sheet, so about $27 a sheet. So I'm just sort of saying £50, you know, £50. But as you can see, guys, that's all of the woodwork all the way around like that. You know, all the way around there. I've used elements of the MDF in here. We built that temporary window frame with it as well. You'll see again up and over there as well. That really took a lot, you know. You can see all the way around, meters and meters of it. But what I discovered in that was a way to do skirting boards, for example, on a real budget. You can see those, for example, you know, that's about 2 meters. These sheets are £22 each, and they were like 2.4 high and 1.2 wide. So guys, you're getting a lot. 1.2 is more than that. Getting a lot of skirting board out of just that piece of wood, guys. You know, and that has saved a tremendous amount of money. Now, for the plumbing and electrics, guys, it didn't really take a tremendous amount of money when it came to that. It was more just the sort of time. And of course, under here, I had to replace the pipe work and the waste work all underneath the sink and get the sink connected up. You know, so that really did take about £50, I would say, quite easily. You know, just for that materials alone. And I suppose adding up, you know, 1 or 2 of the sockets that we put in, obviously reused ones that were absolutely fine. We're putting these under worktop lights. Let's see if this one's on. It should be. These under worktop lights, the same over there again. They're about 20 quid each, I think, as well. So when you're talking about £120, I think, when it comes to the actual, just the bare basics of the electrics. And of course we had to run wires along the back and put in a new socket. Hey Emily! So there's a wee bit there. Yeah, so I was just reliably informed by my wife, guys, that the bar seats actually cost about £30 each, so it's another £60. But of course, you know, this has just been great, you know, just for the kids to sit and have their breakfast in the mornings off to school. And of course, when they come back, the same again, they can do their homework, have their supper if they want. And of course, this great big one here that comes out, as you'll see, guys, we've got all their stuff, you know, their bits and pieces. Obviously, it's not all theirs, it's some of the childmining kids stuff as well, but what an ace thing. And of course, if we do have any of their young friends over, out this thing comes. It gives you a little bit extra, I suppose. You know, you get a couple of people on there, but it's a nice wee addition anyway, I think, eh? Well, that's the girls away now, guys, and as you can see, you know, just straight away, look, stuff on the counter. It's just the way that it is, you know. But, you know, Sharon and I actually like having, you know, downstairs nice and tidy before we go to bed. You know, it's nice to come down to in the morning. But basically what I think we've got left now, guys, is basically that small patch of wallpaper there and the paint that we went through. And I've kind of rounded it to maybe like about £160, you know, I would say, because we do have extra there. We do have some of the tins that are only sort of half done and stuff like that, you know. But I mean, basically we had, you know, from the ground up with floor varnish, this green furniture paint, that coca colour, again, it needed to be varnished as well. You know, and obviously grey up on this part here. That's all brown again, just under. Sorry about the light again, guys. You know, so it was quite a bit of painting, you know, when you're talking about second coats. And obviously, guys, again, just a wee tip, you know, with these, you know, like these picture frames. And when we got them at a recycling centre, you know, and they just had pine frames. So we just used the sort of grey from this for that one, and the green for this for that one. And again, back down here with the grey, you know, just a little bit extras, you know, that make a real difference, you know. And pretty sure we got that two things there from a neighbour. That thing for the spices and that cup rack thing there we got from the neighbour. So that was zero, actually, you know. And I know that a lot of people, you know, when they do these kitchens and that, and absolutely I get it. Hold on, I'll shut that dog up. Now, she goes ballistic, don't you, Bailey, when Mommy goes away out, don't you? And I have to try and curtail you. That's enough. Come on, relax, relax. We'll just have to put up here for a minute, guys. I know a lot of people would change their appliances, you know, like that, like the Hyde, for example. You change it to silver. And guys, in time we'll do that, you know, as and when they just fall apart and don't work anymore. But for the moment, I'm not really too fussed about it. It would look really nice, especially the old dishwasher there being silver. That would be great. And, you know, even the microwave oven, you know, coffee machine. But guys, I ain't spending £600 on stuff that's already working, you know. We'll just do that as and when they sort of fall apart. So pretty much the last things we're going to do in this kitchen, guys, is rugs. You know, get a lovely rug for the front there, just to stand on. Something nice and light. Again, Bailey, shut up, silly woman. And obviously back down in here as well to as a runner, you know, the same colour mat like that as well. And that'll really finish it off. And then obviously we have got the curtains to go up, but we'll do them all at once. Yeah, so the curtains that are going up in here, guys, these ones here, we've got a few of these in the house. So what we're doing is Sharon's going to, these are full length, 2.4 lengths. Sharon's going to cut these down and obviously gussy them up into 2 so they can have that up there. And it's predominantly this colour, so that'll really lighten things up again. You know, and that's what you find with rooms like this, especially, you know, if you've got a dark floor, maybe that darker walls, you've got to lighten up as much stuff as you can to balance it all, you know. Otherwise it's going to look really dark, and that's not really my thing at all, you know. I much prefer it to be quite light. Look, just going ballistic, she's a crazy little woman, that. You know, but what a difference it makes, guys, you know. So the idea with this one is we've got quite a few of these. I'm wanting to put that up there. I'm also wanting to put one up on there as a pullover. It's more just for show, really. But obviously, guys, now that we're into this room, the same curtains again down at the end there. So if you can imagine, you know, when we've got the aquarium there, we've got the dining table here, and we've got all that sorted out through there, that'll be such a lovely room. But basically, guys, this is what we're moving on to next, is doing this cabinet. Really, give it a break, woman. And basically, guys, you know, you'll remember all the electrics that went into there. They're just sort of temporarily set up at the moment. We're still in lockdown. I really don't want to get an electrician into the house just now, but he'll do that in behind there for me, test it and just make sure absolutely everything's okay. Yes, as you can see, we've kind of got a little bit of a utility cupboard up there. That's what this one ended up as. And you'll see all the keys, you know, the bike, the boat, your house keys, parents' house keys, all sorts of stuff. Then we've got our tablets up in there, you know, for me and Sharon, for paracetamols and whatever else, you know. Same with the kids, you know, there's always, you always need Calpol and some description for kids, don't you? But yeah, so this is really quite a practical kitchen for us, but at the same time, I think we've done it up in such a way that's really comfortable. And really, you know, just to sort of finish it off, guys, is the lighting, you know. And as you can see by that light there, it's very warm, you know, nice and warm. So's that one there. And we've also got that one up there on the roof. These are more of your sort of day-to-day things, you know, that really brightens up when you're making coffee and stuff like that. I know! Making coffee and stuff like that. But it basically means, guys, you've got 3 different types of light in the room. You know, you can switch off, you know, and you can have it really quite low and sort of dim down and really nice. You have the main lights, of course, and then at night time, you know, you can leave on these 3 lights. You know, it just depends what you want. Obviously, I like my warm lighting. Yeah, that'd be really nice, warm lighting. You can't see it very well on this, guys, but that's pretty much sort of your more warmer lighting. And you know, at night time it's even warmer, you know, which is great. But guys, that's us done. That's us done for now. So final tally. Sorry, people are just coming in and out of the house big style here. I never even meant it. £1,010, guys, roughly. So around about £1,000 it's taken to do the room. So that isn't bad at all. However, you know, obviously the time that it took. Goodness me, I can't even add up what that was, but you know, if I've managed to have the time without any interruptions, we really would have done quite quickly. But as it stands, with lockdown and all that sort of stuff, it's just the way that it is. So obviously, guys, plenty more to come as we go through and make the kitchen, the dining room and the family room kind of all one room as we go through, you know, and we'll get to that side of the house a little bit later on. But loads of videos to come, guys. I've still got to finish off our 12 for the Bandit. The weather's a bit better now, so I can work out do a couple of wee jobs in the back garden, get some of that done as well. You know, we've got a lot of stuff coming up this year, especially sort of camping and caravan, and we've got a roof tent for the Land Rover, our off-road vehicle. Obviously we'll go away in the caravan when we can during this sort of coronavirus season. That's not going to be very easy. But guys, we will be getting a lot of fishing done. That's the big thing this year. I'm still in surgery rehab. I've still got issues going on in my head and stuff like that, you know. Stuff like this is really helpful, but you know, fishing can tend to be the thing. Look at this. Eh? But who cares when you get a crazy wee dog like this, eh? Really? Really? So from me and Bailey, guys, sorry if she's been a little bit of a pain, but from me and Bailey, guys, just want to bless you, thank you, and thanks so much for watching these videos. Loads more to come, so for now, God bless.